so much that I've received and learnt. I learnt that I love learning in a space like this. I really love the humor and the connection and the showing up just as you are. I've loved that acceptance in the group. But as a coach, I've learnt that for me personally, it's more about not doing than doing. It's been an unlearning, a huge unlearning, and allowing the process and the person's system to do the magic work that it knows how to do, and holding the space for that. So sitting back in the saddle instead of being right. Okay. So where are we going? So that's been a huge learning for me in my body and my system and my mind. And holding space has changed all my relationships with my partner and my children and my friends and myself even. I know I had a session, a one-on-one session with you, Annemiek, and part of that was these two parts of myself having conversations and allowing those two parts to talk to each other, and one is much softer than the other. And I still use that practice where I journal. The softer one will go, hey, do you want to take a seat? What's going on? And, and the other part of me will be, well, what's this? That's going on, blah, blah, blah. And these two parts of myself are listening to each other, and they're metaphorical, but there's so much power in and aliveness in that dialogue. And that really serves me. And the metaphor was a huge pull for me in coming into this course, because it's a language I understand in myself. What I didn't know and I now know is that it's a language of humanity, and it's so incredibly powerful when I allow another person to explore their own metaphor in their own way. It's just so much power. It's like they are the author of their story, And I had a couple of two different clients recently at the end of the session go, what just happened? And it's like, well, you just happened, and they sit there in their own power, just kind of, like when superheroes kind of touch themselves when they're changing, and you can see that moment where they're realizing, and part of my dream was to be able to, it's that empower people, not really understanding that empowerment happens from, within them. And when you actually when I have sat there and witnessed that, it's such, as Ivana was saying, it's such a privilege to be in that space.